Wowzers, this new Mario game is radical. They created a whole new dimension just for a video game. Man, I died. That is so not tubular. What's happening? Is this a drug effect? Because the crack epidemic isn't supposed to start until like 3 years from now. Okay.
Whoa! Oh shit, I'm in Hyrule. Yeah, wait, you don't look like Link or Zelda.
Now get this belt off.
No!
What do you want?
A kiss.
Whoa, I did not sign up for this. Stop, I've seen enough. Magic TV, get me out of here. Magic TV? How do I get out of here? It's not funny anymore. Take me to where I'm actually supposed to go. What? That was only one time. 2 times. 3. Yeah, I deserve this.
Let's say you're a video game fanatic in the late 80s, and you need another way of getting your daily dose of gaming, because Paperboy for the Atari ain't cutting it anymore. And there is a brand new show on TV that brings together all your favorite video game characters, like Eggplant Wizard. Who can forget Eggplant Wizard and Crackhead Mega Man? I mean, you just gotta watch it at that point. I'm talking about Captain N, the Game Master.
Captain N was an animated show made in 1988 that ran up until 1991. This show focused on a group of noticeable video game characters and their fearless hero, Captain N. Most of these characters are Nintendo characters with some original characters sprinkled in there like Princess Lana. It was co-produced by Dick Animations, who were known for producing some video game shows such as Super Mario World and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. They also co-produced Sailor Moon, one of the most recognizable animes in the West. So what exactly were they smoking when they made this? And then I was like, you know, you miss every once in a while. And then I see there was another company involved, Savin Productions.
They made Power Rangers.
Yeah, the companies responsible for producing 2 of the most beloved shows of all time made one of the most awful cartoons of the 80s.
When I say awful, I'm not exaggerating. This is downright one of the most offensive things to happen to gamers since people that don't agree with their opinions. It's really bad.
There was actually a comic made after the cartoon which had a bit of a darker tone and featured characters that weren't in the cartoon, because I sure needed more Captain N in my life.
You know, I've been talking about Captain N, but I don't think I want to show you it. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's really bad. Nothing much there to really talk about. So how about we talk about something much more interesting, like books. They have pages and words. Man, I really need to start closing my door. I keep letting suspicious looking televisions in here. That is not good.
Didn't have to end this way.
Oh, that's even worse. I need to turn that off. Seven days till I die?
7 more seasons of Captain N unless you watch it.
That's way worse. Fine, it's all fun and games till a creepy TV puts a curse on you and now you have to watch a shitty cartoon for the sake of humanity.
Welcome to Videoland.
Oh yeah, all my favorite video game worlds, such as Mega Land and Congo Land. For some reason, Metroid is a planet here, because you know, playing the game and finding out the planet is called Zebes is way too much work. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was a planet called Mario Land and another called Zelda City.
Watch where you're aiming that thing.
Who's too strong for them, King Hippo?
Oh, Mother Brain has seen some better days. Like, literally any other day besides today.
Kevin, what did I tell you? Stop downloading Kevin Bacon movies on the internet. They'll suck you up. Oh, you all gotta stop shooting projectiles everywhere.
Mother Brain's minions have laid siege on the Palace of Power.
Why are there just random video game effects put in there? Like, if you're gonna do that, you might as well go all the way.
Mother Brain's minions have laid siege on the Palace of Power.
Cheers, love!
Tasty.
So this is actually King Hippo from Punch-Out, and as you can see, they really gave him an upgrade in the nipple department. So basically, Mother Brain is leading an assault on the princess's kingdom, and she has the help from her 2 top henchmen, King Hippo and Eggplant Wizard. I found out that apparently Eggplant Wizard is from Kid Icarus, and he is actually decently designed compared to how he looked at the time. Complimenting the show hurt me to the core. And now we meet up with Princess Lana, also known as we couldn't secure the rights for Zelda or Peach. And she has her own group of heroes guarding her. We have Pit, who is actually just called Kid Icarus in this game. He is never actually referred to as Pit. And he is actually called Pit in the original game, so that really just goes to show how much research they did for this thing.
He ends every sentence with Icus.
Finished.
Just doing my duty, Your Highness.
That's not annoying at all. Here, I have my video game Icus. I'm sitting on a couch Icus. If he keeps doing that, I'm gonna blow out my brain Icus.
Next up, we have Mega Man, who sounds like he's been smoking 2 packs a year for 20 years.
A pleasure to serve you, Your Worship.
His personality is basically that he says mega a lot.
Mega power, my mega buddy, my mega sensors, and I'll make a mega diversion. It's mega stronger.
His name's Mega Man? He says mega? He's a man? Seems right to me.
Also, can I just talk about his design? Cause last I checked, Mega Man is actually blue, and I found out that apparently one of the animators forgot that Mega Man was blue, and absolutely no one corrected him.
This is the level of not giving a shit I wanna reach.
Oh, and to show even more the level of care that was put into this, Samus was actually in the comic version of Captain N, and when asked why she wasn't in the cartoon, one of the directors said that he didn't know who she was.
You know, he just forgot about the most important character in one of the most important franchises on the show. I mean, she isn't even in Metroid for that long, honestly. I mean, just the entire game.
And after that, we have Simon Belmont. And I mean, for the other characters, I guess they look like their original versions, but Simon Belmont does not look like a vampire slayer at all. He looks like a knockoff Johnny Bravo. Man, I really wish they went with this version of him in Smash. It all looks grim for them as Mother Brain's forces are about to take over the kingdom. But then a talking Power Glove tells them that there is still hope. And like any sensible sentient Nintendo accessory, he kidnaps a random child from the comforts of his own home and puts him in a world where thousands want to kill him. Should have just gotten the Virtual Boy.
Simon Belmont? Kid Icarus? Mega Man?
No f***ing way you got those first try.
Mario. Link. Sonic. That's Kirby! This too easy.
You guys aren't real. Just... Wow, they're real!
Didn't take a lot to convince you.
I'm Princess Lana.
You were warped into a game world and you are still horny. What is wrong with you? If you were teleported into a dead or alive though, I would understand.
What? How do we get here?
No one really likes Kevin though because they think he's a wimp, so Lana starts crying and leaves because Kevin is high-key a bitch.
Oh, Father, the legend has failed us. The one it brought is just not strong enough to meet the challenge.
Father, never forget the day you left us. The day you ran off with that girl that was the same age as me. Why, Father? Now you're in prison.
The rest of the characters try to cheer up the princess, but while they're doing that, Mother Brain and her minions are planning to kidnap the princess. And they just break in there very easily. This war has been going on for 7 years, but it could have been over in one day if they did this earlier.
Yoo-hoo, Princess Darling, it's me, Simon Belmont.
Now I brought a can of Fanta we can share. I know the kingdom's getting taken over and there's gonna be millions of casualties and everyone's gonna lose their basic human rights. But we can still f***, right?
Aw, damn it, they got Simon. Lucky for him, because he doesn't have to be a part of this show anymore.
Whoa, another one. This guy still looks alive though. It'll do, I haven't had anything to eat in a while.
The two minions break into Lana's room and turn her into a carpet holder, I think. But then Kevin comes to the rescue. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure the villains have some dangerous weapons.
Nothing scarier than a guy juggling vegetables. Here, watch. Is someone gonna shoot? Whoa, 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 whoa. No one said anything about turning other people into bananas with bananas. No, I want out. I want out.
So the bad guys managed to kidnap Lana, and now Kevin has to go and get help from the rest of the heroes. And they are putting up a hell of a barricade. Simon comes back from whatever intergalactic trip he was on, and then they all just start fighting. Like, it's not even fun. I mean, all 3 of them are in Smash. Can't you just put a percentage bar and just have them go at it?
3, 2, 1, go!
You knew you could do that the entire time, why wouldn't you use it while they were kidnapping the princess? Like, you wouldn't even be in this situation if you used it. You know, I learned not to question Captain N. My therapy bills are through the roof because of it.
They all start plotting a plan to get the princess back, and they realize that she's being kept on planet Metroid, and they have a fight to decide how to get there. I mean, I don't know about you, but the planet with M on it is probably Metroid. I probably stands for I don't give a fuck what happens, just get on with it, please. They finally decided on Warp Zone and land in Congo Land, the home of Donkey Kong. How do you fuck up your aim that bad?
Alright boys, so our aim was a bit off. Y'all are not heading to Mars. You are on a direct course to the sun. Yeah, and nothing we can do about it. We forgot to refill your engine too, so yeah, it's very unfortunate.
They try to run away from Donkey Kong, but Kid Icarus gets caught by him.
We've got to get Kid Icarus!
Please don't. Kevin jumps up and saves him. Kid Icarus tells him that he is a pretty good game master. Wait, what? Really? Him just jumping up and grabbing you was impressive? Something any person with hands and legs could do? I really wish I would have been there when they were making the script for this. Back at the villain's place, Lana gets thrown into a dungeon where it's being guarded by a post-Alcoholics Anonymous Charizard.
This is crazy! We're headed straight into a double dead end! Dead if we jump into the volcano, and dead if we don't!
I don't know about that. Maybe the lava's a bit cool today. You should try it.
Look, I've played Donkey Kong enough times to know what I'm doing. Trust me.
I don't know about that. I played a lot of GTA 5 and I'm still not allowed in strip clubs.
And also, I don't recall there being a Donkey Kong game where you have to take him down from a volcano, so Kevin is talking out of his ass here. They used the boulders from the volcano to escape, and apparently those boulders just magically transported them right to where they needed to go.
You know, it's always something with Captain N. Sometimes it's Meth Head Mega Man, or obese sentient vegetables, or Uber certified boulders in this case.
Thanks!
He just died! Kevin and Lana have a nice hug and Kevin, I think you're missing something there. You know, the entire back of your head. Like, I'm not a neurologist, but I think it's pretty hard to survive after losing a quarter of your brain. Let me go ahead and fix that for you, okay? Yeah, there we go, good as new. Kevin and Lana then have to run through the corridors, dodging obstacles and killing enemies until they finally run into Mother Brain. Kevin runs out of power so he can't use his weapons anymore, but they're able to defeat Mother Brain through the power of friendship, I guess. I mean, they're fighting every other scene throughout this entire thing, so I don't know where this came from. Mother Brain gets electrocuted while being turned into a smoothie, and it turns out Kevin is not a total wimp.
You will stay and help defend Videoland, won't you?
Sorry, Your Highness, but I've got to get back to my world.
I'm sorry, baby girl, but you know I can't stay. I finally got invited to a party with all the cool kids, and I heard there's gonna be a lot of cool shit there, like alcohol and sex. You know, being in a world full of video game characters does sound cool and all, but nothing's more fun than playing Russian roulette with STDs.
Kevin, you better not be playing that foolish game. You have homework to do.
Also, Kevin, we need to talk about the sock I found under your bed. I don't think that was milk in there.
On second thought, I guess I could stay just a little while longer.
I guess his parents will just have to deal with the missing persons report. Kevin, all your family and friends are gonna think you're dead, but hey, at least you have Nicotine Man with you. And he got a kiss from the princess too. I think everything's gonna go well for him, all things considered.
So now that was the first episode of Captain N, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the fourth episode, Video Olympics.
Picking up in this episode, Mother Brain wants to get more power in order to stop Captain N, because nothing is more powerful than a hormone-filled teenager, and she decides that she needs 3 treasures from Mount Icarus to get more power. And is that Dr. Wily? At least they didn't mess up the color of your lab coat. Mother Brain then calls up Captain N and the others and tells them they want to have a competition. Whoever wins will take control of Videoland.
We've got to give her the benefit of the doubt.
This is what we've been waiting for, Your Highness.
Ah yes, give her the benefit of the doubt. She only tried to kill you a few times. We've all done it.
What if it's a trick?
Well, if it is, what better way to find out than to go along with it?
Ah yes, because when you see a bear trap, the best way of finding out if it's actually a bear trap is by stepping on it. Then they go and start training for the competition, and one way or another, Simon Belmont ends up with an arrow in his ass. And yeah, they end up fighting again because for some reason the writers thought that all friends do is fight with each other. Now it's time for the Video Olympics, where everyone's favorite LSD trip-inspired video game characters face off. Kid Icarus goes into a wrestling match with Eggplant Wizard, and we're just gonna censor that. Save that for the after party. Kid Icarus then gets toppled with vegetables, but he manages to get out and is able to...
I didn't know Captain N had it like that. This whole thing got a lot more uncomfortable.
After Kid Icarus finishes wrestling, it's time for Kevin to fight Donkey Kong, and he just gets sat on. Rest in peace, Kevin. Now it's time for Mega Man to go up against Dr. Wily in the 400-yard dash. Mega Man looks like he's about to win, but before he gets to the finish line, Dr. Wily manages to shock him, causing him to fall off. I'm just saying, if Usain Bolt's opponents had thought about bringing an electricity-firing skull with them, he wouldn't have won as many gold medals.
I love how stone-faced they are after watching their friend get turned into orbs. Oh no, my friend just died a very horrific death!
Mother Brain is actually using the game as a way of getting closer to all the treasures and being able to get them without alerting Captain N. There are a few more events such as diving, and these animators sure had fun designing Lana, and after a real intense race, Captain N wins the competition for his team. But oh no, it was all a trap, who would have thought? Now Mother Brain has all the treasures and sends Captain N and his friends falling down a deep pit.
Will Captain N and the others survive the deadly warp zone?
Nope, they died. Rip Kevin and others, we hardly knew you. No, that's not what I meant to play. Actually, no, that's exactly what I meant to play.
So Captain N ended right there. Just don't look anything up, trust me. Mother Brain took over video game land, and everyone else died. The end. End of story. No more to see. So what is there to say about Captain N? Good effort. At least no one died. Actually, I do wonder how their parents reacted to their son never coming back.
Kevin, you there, son? Oh, he's not here. If I were to make a guess of what happened, I would say he got sucked into a world full of video game characters and died a horrible death. I mean, I told him that's what's gonna happen if he plays video games, or as I call them, the devil's controller. Whoa, this sock looks kinda squishy inside.